Because we are very selfish and we only care about ndidde nyambadde n'okuula omusajja n'otamulekeramu nakasala kkubo oyinza omukulayo nga 15 n'omutwalako n'omuwa kacaayi
n'omuddizaayo ebiri
waliwo nakikola ne bampa ssente gwe otokuula bubi enkuba bambi egenda nekuba omusomesa ng'ava mu staff room pakawa Paka class. I want him to be in class and say, these are a Ugandan maid. Like, I want him to go in class like this. Today I'm teaching about entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Do you see that this speaks for itself?
No.
Okay,
Ono ye mwana muwala Hope Shifa nakawombe owa program weewunyisa omwagalwawo eyavaayo okutambuliranga ku mazima n'okukugusizanga ensonga kale nno tumugoberere tetugenda kwejjusa
these ones are all handmade. Like people, like by hand. This one cannot make this one by hand, can you?
I don't think so.
You can like, so we have talent.
Yeah.
We know mwana bukola handmade. Like we are so talented.
Handmade.
Yes. So then I said, but why are we poor? That was my question.
Atenga tuli bagezi no.
You girl.
Tuli smart.
This one is not smart.
Stupid,
Like on a serious note. You can like focus for them. They didn't grow up in an environment inspiring in gay affair.
Bantu batobanga fe.
No. Okay, bambi ono yatoba.
Olaba naye yave waabwe najjeeyo gundi gye wamusanga.
Watoba. Is a Franklin
hustler.
Yeah, Benin hustler of need.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he's a hustler. But anyway, he's very hardworking. But what I mean, things are there for him. Like the system is there, it is designed for him. For us, it's not designed.
It's not.
So like for example, you have better schools.
Fe nobo okole nnyo okusevinga kakaddo kalabe ku account oba okoze nnyo.
Henry bonterezaako kyali wange. Nene toka sumulula
like
you want to
when I be the content yawe mwatambulira kati biri bye mbalegamba channel kati ezo triple ziraba nolaga culture mere bichi mutambudde like whatever you put
kati onolaba fala oli gamba ndi fala gamba ndi fala
akumanyi ate
fala.
Hey, what does it mean?
No, I'm going to just say. You say Gamandifala.
Gamandifala.
No, you say Ndifala.
Ndifala.
So Ndifala is more like, yeah, what is Ndifala in English?
Fala, like,
you're not sharp.
Hey, I am sharp.
You know why I'm saying you're not sharp? Like, like you didn't.
Content.
No, for him, he likes writing and taking photos.
Yeah.
Videography, not.
But
yeah,
he's not. Maybe no rules abamba because sana sim.
Yeah. Not for me. I did actually when we traveled. My phone was bad. Yeah. I had like a phone. The camera doesn't work in front.
Yeah.
But you know I'm stupid.
Selfie.
But I said I didn't care anyway.
I know.
So content. But I thought about the YouTube thing.
Very nice.
I thought about the YouTube channel because we have to help each other learn how to get out of poverty. But the thing is,
so we have like 15 minutes to leave this place.
Yeah, okay.
We are heading to.
Okay.
So say 15 minutes.
Okay. Okay. I can be quick. So what happened was, I saw young people being broke.
Yeah.
And then I saw Africans suffering. And then I saw Africans being employed by white people. Then I got annoyed. You get it? Like I got annoyed.
Also me, yeah? She was angry.
Yes, because the thing is, yes, it is okay to be employed, but when we were in South Africa, it was not good conditions. You get that is what triggered the anger, and I'm like, maybe it's possible for us to work hard. It's possible for us to begin and get out of poverty. You get, because for example, these guys who start big companies, they just use you. But when you start like a small company with 5 arms and you start growing together, then you can grow together. Like for example, if you see that man supports 460 girls, you know, this one supports, let's say, 20 girls. This one, let's say 3 people, like there are 3 people who depend on her, the person who prints, the ones who do the jerry cans, you know, that one, the community is big, the one in Impiji. This one I'm going to show you, even when you Google her, she has a website. This one now, for me, this one is my role model. Why? Because I'm in health. And malaria kills women and children. Pregnant women keep on dying every day, you know. So for me, this one is my strength, you know, because it's in health. And then this one supports, you know, when we were growing up, they kept on saying, oh, not right for Karamojongs to develop. Ngatunyoma. And Karamoja is rich. Like, have you been to Karamoja? No. Baby, you're spoiling yourself. Now, the richest culture in Uganda is Karamojong. Kati Karamoja, tourism is booming. Have you guys been to Kidepo National Park?
They haven't.
Okay. Okay. You know what? For me, if you want, if you have a question, any question about Uganda and nice places, any question about Kenya and nice places, any question about Tanzania and nice places, Zanzibar, Malawi, Zambia, Botswana, South Africa, you should ask me. Also, Europe. The circle of promoting Europe, those guys have already promoted themselves.
But they're already promoted, yes. Sichecho.
You've already promoted Europe.
Isn't it?
Yeah, everyone wants to go there. Like, but for us, people are scared to come here.
So you know bagas is son.
No, this country.
Buy Uganda, build Uganda.
Buy, no. This is my logo. It's not just buy Uganda, build Uganda. No, that is shallow. I'm sorry. Because we are not, look, I'm sleeping with a Dutch guy. So if I keep on buy Uganda, build Uganda, what about him? For that we know, all of us have to eat. You know, like, so we have to work together to get out of poverty. We have to work together to solve diseases. You get like, so for example, my inspiration here is like think beyond, like Zuki is the Ugandan brand, so we think beyond self, you know, and then the Dutch one, the Dutch company, and build the future, you know, like, so you have to think about a problem, you know, like, let's say for you, what is your problem today?
Me?
Yeah.
What's my problem today?
Yeah.
Like,
personal. Any problem that you hear, every personal.
As in?
Have you reached where you want?
Not yet.
Yes. So what is your challenge?
No. My challenge is nga nyingi.
No, sorry, one.
Mpangisa.
That is a good one. So you're renting.
Yeah, I'm renting. Then like I would love one day to be in my own house.
Thank you. Me too, I'm renting. You know? Then the question, so if you identify a problem, let's say like renting, you ask yourself another question, why? Why am I renting? You know? Then we have, let's say I don't have land, I don't have a house. Then you ask yourself why? After the whys, then what do you have to do to solve it? You get it? Do you have to let's say buy land? Then you ask yourself, what do I need to do this? Saving. You get, like, so basically you have to think. When you have a problem, stop crying, telling people no. Think and ask for advice.
Think beyond.
Think beyond. Katika infinity. Like, if you allow your mind to think beyond, you get solutions. That's how you can manage. But if you sit there and search mote, nothing happens.
Ngobudde bukuyitako.
Then angabe bugendo tuyitako. Then let's look at this one is build the future, because we are the young people have to build Uganda. The young people have to build the Netherlands. So we have to change this thing of government to yambe. No, I don't like that.
Government to yambe.
Government, we are the government.
Oli ne bwagekeera ye kennyini n'azaala abaana be 10 ng'abazaala abalaba ng'agamba abaana tebalina kye balya government tuyambe.
This is what I want. I want to say, government, where are you? And then you as an individual say, I'm here. Why? Because we're the government. You know, like like for example, you are the government. You're the TV presenter.
Omwami wako tunia n'agamba nenyina omukyala mugezi. Kati olaba bino byennyini by'oŋŋamba nobeera ng'obikola ku channel yo buli wafunyeyo obudde n'okola video ya 1 hour ne bweba live video, my dear. You will tell me
first before you talk, you have to have a story.
Yes.
You know, like I would like to tell a story to inspire young people. So I thought about that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you can't write a book without content.
Yes.
You cannot inspire people like when motivational speaker but na TV waka. Like you cannot be I thought about all that. But the thing is, I said the biggest problem we have is unemployment. So I'm not going to talk about something I've not done.
Yes.
So I said I'm going to start a company and I learn how to do it. Because for me, my background is health.
Yeah.
So I don't want people to say, I don't have experience, I don't know this. No. You can put it on the internet and you get information.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I'm doing. Or for example, I ask him. Or for example, I ask you or him. You can, for example, I actually like your team. You're like you, and then those ones.
Yeah.
You get, and then you depend on each other. You get, but all the time we want to be bomu. No funa kaseto kalya weka. Anyway, let me not talk too much. So then this one, for example, this was designed by also another Ugandan designer. You know, Bamitani Anthony Kanyesije. Ochegera. Gallery, that is his company. But he even when I'm in the Netherlands, I don't buy from the Dutch people. No, I send things from Uganda. I order this one. I order for it. They make it. Yeah, you know. And even there is shipping. You know, so you don't say that I want to buy in Dubai. No, you buy from here so that we get employment. You get it. So, that is for my.
Okay, to get Junior, I'm going to move in our balcony travel with
So, could you in silence? Please start?
Yes, she knows.
Kati okitegera kati nangamba tukola ki twejje mu bwavu
nga
twesupporting kati olaba bwe nkugulako n'ofuna sente nange mba nkula. So for me that is the concept. Like when I buy from these guys, I buy most of the things I buy them on retail price because I'm going to sell them at a better price there. Abantu kye balina ekizibu like bwe batugulako oba bwe bagula ku muntu wansi bagala ne bakendeze bay. You get it? So for me what I do,
ne banyigiriza.
Kati nze kyenkola nkugula ku retail oba wano oba nkugamba shifra. Ezo earrings those tunda beka. No ngamba. Then kati nze nenzigula ku retail. Nenkole bay ebulaya kubanga jukira tebamanyi kyezivudde.
Yes, ngenokole bay eyo.
Kakati that is what? That is what I do. Kakati kati nga bolabe nogundi. You know, it has been made by let's say 5 people. This one alone. And they are quick. Do you know they made it? I ordered it yesterday. They designed it, and then it was delivered today. So when I was by the boy, was late. Nasi said, "Manga nange madde ninda bino bingi." Into the road in Ngava. Chala nyambe nata jamango. Because they brought them at 1. That's why I'm like, it's okay. You know, everything happens for a reason. Then what this guy, he designed this. I can explain the logo. But this one it is infinity. Wakola physics. Wakola physics. So infinity is like it doesn't end. You know, like it continues, and as us humans we don't change. We remain over kati wenfa ninde kakano ka baby akali mlubuto. Nakone kajja nekazala forever and ever. So we pass on our genes to the next generation. So and that's what I want to start. Like I want us to continue forever and forever. But we have to have a strong foundation. You know, like boys nyumba y'obusubi. omuliro gujja gyokya oba bagifuwe.
So kati nono naffe twetsomuwa our company name natu designingira.
And the thing is the inspiration mukikola
kati bakuddamu gula ziri za bazungu.
Zetubadde tukozesa
zetubadde tukozesanga zigundi gift bags.
Nedda bambi temugula bya bazungu. Lwaki? Kuba bayina ate kati bo n'emirimu bagigoba ne bagitwala China. Kati bakutandisa okola outsourcing ne bagitwala India. You get, so let us employ our own, because this guy, I think he has 5-10 other people behind him. So if you pay him, the other people bafuna wakokulia. Anyway, let me hurry. Kakati, this one is Ugandan. You can see the sun. You can see the muddugavu. No musayigwa for muddugavu.
Red.
Ne gold, the heart of gold. And then think beyond. Like for me, my advice is think beyond yourself.
Yeah.
You know, because we are very selfish and we only care about ndidde nyambadde n'okula omusajja n'otamulekeramu nakachi nakasala kubo
omulowolezeko naye nati alina naye abantu be naye mwana wamu
okula naye nodizaayo kati oba oyinza omukulayo nga 15 n'omutwalako n'omuwaka caayi
n'omudizaayo ebiri
waliwo nakikola ne bampa ssente gwe otokula bubi. Don't put that on TV.
Nakyo kituyamba bakula bubi.
I can explain this. This one abasomesa banaateekamu ki
gundi
penny like because these are all handmade. Not this is handmade. Kati kano ka Mr. Warugaba. Kati kyenakoze ne ngamba njagala ngambe mukyala Shifra like I twegule kuba ngambe ebirabo gobigwa nengamba nedda nyina abaana
abakola ebintu
bwe mbagulako bakola ki
baba baddayo ate ne bakola ebirala.
So this one is made by Brendah. She's also called Brendah. Brendah
hand wash.
Hand wash. And then it's all handmade. She makes it at home, you know. And then so the quality is really, really good because she doesn't make big quantities. You make your order and she makes for you.
Okay.
You get it. Even you can order in large quantities. So for example, me, what I advise, you buy one like this, then you buy a jerry can. Then you keep on refilling so that you avoid wastage, because we don't have to use a lot of plastics. Then for example, the shower gels, you know, then Katino umbrella, yes, I did with one. Now it's a representative of my company, like Forest Leopard. Kati, enkuba bambi egenda ne ku omusomesa nga abamusomessa pakawa paka ku class. Kanenga babambi enkuba eleme bakuba. Kati ebirabo biri a bit thoughtful. Kati then baba atuyanye nga yasimulako katono. Then baba ayagala nga nabye mu ngalo akose ku kashia butter mu wambi. Kali Ugandan made. Actually, shea butter, Uganda is so rich. This grows in West Nile. It's only in the Nile region. Mu Congo awo negundi ne Arua. It's the best. This is shea nilotica. It's the best. It has all the vitamins. For you women who are there, you have to buy shea butter. Stop buying these fake things. I tell you,
gundi waffe bannaye shower gel ne sabuni. Jaga shower gel oli wa strawberry.
Okay. Kakati then
ne sabuni twagalayo. Ono sabuni wensiri. Ne bukakando.
Then for example, kati number one diary. Kati diary is made by these girls. Aba African what? Assorted assorted trends Africa. Kati ya 2020 kati Abasomesa nawera ne program nagamba bani be stack ku yemigo
emigo agiteke mu
I don't advise kuba migo, but you get what I mean. Like maybe he has something he wants to teach tomorrow, so he can note it down. So every rabo, I had to think about every chirabo. Then there is a notebook. There's a notebook also. He can write something, but also I want him to be in class and say these are a Ugandan made. Like I want him to go in class like this Abagambe, today I'm teaching about entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Do you see that this speaks for itself?
No.
Than theoretically talking about entrepreneurship. Right?
Yeah.
Kakati n'abagamba bino byakolebwa bali abaana abafuna embuto.
Yes.
But they didn't give up. Because sometimes we get pregnant and we are like nzensi and
you're done. Omusajja akuvuddemu and
you get what I mean? So once you're pregnant, it's not the end of the world. You wake up and work. Kati this one is also inspired by that. Then ka aproni chemanyi bonna bafumbe waka kubanga tata tukola restaurant chamanyi yo. Kano ka apron yeba na sina kamba kana kusikanga. Kaita kuwa corona proof. I don't know. It kept same ID. There's this one ne hand wash. Kati bilabo bana bebabikola. Kati bino bya mwami Warugaba. Then bino bya mchala Jenniffer. Kati ono mchala Jenniffer yankuba. Yes, nganda le musajja. She was so kind. She wasn't my teacher, she was a geography teacher. Naye nga ine ekisa, nga ina hips. Ngatambula what? Bade ndotamteka yo. Nyamba. You get it like ngatambula. So then I was thinking about her. Ateba mkwano ne mwami Warugaba. So nga she's so kind. She was very kind. I joined Old Kampala. She was kind to me and she was not in my class. But she wasn't teaching our class. So I was thinking about them. Let me see. Kasop kono mwekali. Yeah, mwekali. So neka soap. And series leme baluma. You get, but also they can show their students. Oh, Jonathan. But they can also show their students that we have a Ugandan who made a mosquito repellent soap. Yes. Because then the person then you get like. So also it's the same. It's a notebook and then a diary, umbrella, yes, yes. Kadeno mchala, nga umanyo mchala ina kunya kwa obuluunji, neka perfume, neka lipstick. Kati buno bwe lwapasaga nnyo kumatinga byebulaya. Just go katono tetukalaga na. You got night tunafuna lipstick mulungi you got night but tunataka nikokola tujja kugiro wafu. You know? Yeah. You get like, so for me my goal is to copy what they're doing, copy it well. Then we start exporting because that is how we can grow. For me that is my goal. And that's why I see those nice things, but I don't want to be tempted. When you're tempted, nefuna sente nyingi. Kwa bobilete nofuna sente nyingi. Na ye kati nzachagala tukuze currency yafe. Kuba we buy too much, but we don't send. Yeah, chimuli choyo. Then they are just photocopy. Okuja ko mchala inamka perfume. Nechimuli. Kati nechimuli. Yanga entrepreneur by the way ya chikola. Muwala. Bamwita Roshana. So she has a Bloom Bay. She also started Bloom Bay. So she makes gifts and then she sends them to people. And then she started this business in Corona. Yeah. So like even my business was started in Corona. Abantu bayiga okubeera creative. Why? Because where you go to Lugambo, you can't Lugambo anymore. You're alone.
Twamala abantu ekintu kigwa ne kigwawo ne banga enkomerero.
Oba kiraba. Nze Corona. By the way, I was very happy about Corona. I'm sorry abantu abakoseba ne Corona na yenze. For me Corona
yatugula obwongo.
Yes, and that's where problems are good because you get to learn, you get to know who are your friends, you get to egumya n'obufumbo kwa abasajja bali bayenda gloji zaggalawo abasajja bali bayina abaside dish eyo byonna dipo bazigala nga balina kubeera
bane ba moving ate ko basibira eri ngasangiddwa gyali.
No, but to be honest, Corona either broke your marriage or made it. Me, I had just begun my marriage in 2019. Corona happened.
It's as in serious marriage?
Yes, because we got married in 2019.
Oh. Yes. Because the trip year to 16.
And you know, you cannot get married quickly.
Charlie long way or gundi jemwafu no lugendo.
That's okay.
So tugende kana bezi zino mwenda kitundu
kati basically And the advice is don't rush into marriage.
Yeah.
Don't have unprotected sex. For me, that is one thing I really like. I really would like to emphasize. Like for us Ugandans, you saw in Corona, many young girls got what? Got let's say infected or they got pregnant. But sometimes you need to give someone.
Okay. Tugenda sama kwa jangu kwa TV to be.
Thank you for picking up my call. She was asking because we need to do the cultural thing. So in Uganda, you're not supposed to receive your wife's phone. It is my sugar daddy. No, but it is my sugar daddy calling.
Hello, hello, with Brenda's assistant.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to respond.
Cannot kasigala.
Yeah.
All right. So we go.
Together. No, tumutwali.
Yes, it's okay.
Tugenda. You can go.
Tugenda fenna tuba tujabaza.
Yeah, okay. About tujene motoka.
Endala. Mumukomerewo muyamu right now.
Where are we going?
Okay, just nearby Mango.
You're going to see. Yeah, let's go.
Kale, tugende neri musobola
okomera. It's a nice experience for him.
Yeah. Kale, kati moving.
Can you fly? Okay. Like for me, the most important thing is like okufuna embuto nze bibe njagala bekabaala okufuna embuto taddayo kufuna lulala so kaweetegereze oba okitegeera
so kati ogenda kufuna first born
naye era temulwawo nnyo nga nze
kati wakiwa enough time omuntu omumanyi n'oba nga weesaliddewo bulungi
bino byolabye
ku byendabyo wano kyonna laptop bag Junior Gironde node yange okay yange kantwala eri yellow green byonna bijjirako
engeri gye muli tiimu
buli omu atwalako kimu
ajja kwesotinga kati mukuuma
muwandiike
mu like programs like abantu bye baagala
kale thank you so much bane kano bakanzijemu saakasasudde I've not paid it so it's good of blue
which one is better?
The color.
Okay, bannange eno batugambye duve at the start zino pillowcases. The thing nze ndi omu by the way nsanze omukyala nga bambi ng'ebintu ebimu ndaba we have so many things in common nze nyanyo sanga omuntu alina kintu kyakola mulimu ebintu byempa obudde kyemmanyi nammwe abatulaba ebintu bino mbadde muyigiramu zino duve bed covers zikoleddwa wano zaffe ate mbibalaga ne mbalaga details nti omuntu wadde tulaba surprise ne tuzikola naye ate kikuwadde ekyokuyiga ate bwe meetinga client yenna ng'alina kyakola I get deep kubanga naye one contacting they are getting deep into our surprises ne byetukola kati naffe rashwa to getting deep into someone's life naddala ng'ali ready to open up so katugende tusinkane Mr. Warugaba batikyabe ne Jenniffer muleta ne hani
atubuliriza ngoloza nkomye nakwa ebintu. So basically also I have young entrepreneurs in Arua. They grow honey.
Owaluwa mutuufu nnyo. Owa wano bamututabuliramu sukali gulu.
Kati woba sweetheart oyagala honey. You know where to go.
Ate honey omutuufu yo nfunye nnyo.
Natenka ngenda kakuwanga
Nyinaba. Oh, thank you so much. Omanyi twava ku sukali instead of sugar tutekamu honey.
Kati ekyo kirabo kyo kati lwa.
Thank you. Ne mulaba ebirabo byange. Hey! Mujaba bulungi. My gift.
Nebana balenzi.
Ate bamusanyukide bamuteeka ku mugaati. Yes.
Like Rakubati banaba be branding abuluunji. So they grow honey on large scale. Then also our social enterprise helps them to sell it. So that, but it's all pure honey. So thank also you. We do training.
Oli chikamulali.
Kakati buno. What is the number?
This is propolis.
Yeah.
It's for health.
This is for health.
Oh.
Buno otekamu no wona ekasoka nsomeko. Used for colds, constipation, skin infection, wounds. Naye kano nkatunda kuba ndi musawo nyina nange ofunamu.
Kituufu. Just finish.
You get it. Oyagala kakula?
Tujja kudda.
Kati buno? Kati zino nagenzeyo. I was in Arua, that's why you're like.
Rwangamba gena bamupaaka ki.
Naleta bano. Boyo pack sentence ifuna left right. Kusawa ne perfume oyagala.
Bampe sawa. Bampe sawa.
Katonda kojo oyagala.
Gunondereriwa.
No. Can take one. For me, generally what I do, jagala mtu
nerondera
choice, like NSC.
Waliwo eno gyenna eno.
Atikanzide jagala jolondako. What I do, I work in a shop in jewelry. Kubana njagala kuyiga okukola ebya business. So ebya busawo, I discarded busawo, so I work in a jewelry shop. In the Netherlands, they call it Lovisa. You get. Kati nengamba kati nabo kambaguleko. Then ngire. Naye bino nja kwebala.
Okay.
Kati erwa jose yoyaganze
nonzemu.
Twaleyo yesinga. Abana teacher mwesawo.
Teacher kituufu. Madame kubanda bazabakyala. Kale tukongeremu mugundi ya mukyalo. Muli ekimuli where there is a flower. This is mine.
Don't show this to Ugandans. Why? I don't want Ugandans to buy things from abroad. Like it's just we have to change the mindset. We have to.
Laboli essanyu ly'ebirabo. But I love my wife.
Shifa Nakawombe mu program weewuunyisa omwagalwawo.
Naye zo surprise ataka tazireta hatataka ondinanze hokoza birungi kyenda sobi ayibinde birungi rwenda.
Wanjisebo ndi ku gate.
Nange wendi nyimiriddeko ku gate.
Wemiridde ku gate ngo munda nga nnyingidde.
Ndi wano ku gate nina jacket ye barabara. Nkulabye. Ne kiri beta bane tuyingira munda kanyingire munda. Ndi mwena alufadi ene ya black ogiraba. Yingira munda.
Kanyingire.
Ndi mabega ogenda kulaba Jenniffer.
Kale. Ndi mabega weno golf. Benzo obo ba golf.
Yingira munda.
Kale.
Kale.
Mbadde nkugamba ticha Warugaba omulaba. Ne Madam Jenniffer kanti manjagala bakuteebe. Naye bangenda parking wa njagala bakuteebe.
Kati bugaba lebekunda bagwamba labye. Baboku. Bugaba lebekunda ba.
Ngira bibyo nga totunuddeeyo kati beebuuza. Parking angende.
We continue.
And the first we can park here.
Yenze Shifa. Yes.
Jenniffer.
Ya Jenniffer. Yes. Banange nyina omuntu ayagala ba surprise nga mwembi. What? Nange yandaba ngam presenting nkola surprises. Nangamba I have two people benjagala okusiima. Teacher Warugaba ne Teacher Jenniffer. Yes. Kati mwani gwe musuubira. Okuvaawo naye mwamusomesaako. Oba wikiya ajja bagamba. Kamugambe munnange ye abafune engeri gy'abategeeza. Halo?
Wanji?
Ndi ne munaye ne baticha baffe abalungi bawantumyeko. Sinabawa na birabo byabwe naye ngambye kamale kukubiro gye. Jangu wano wetuli oba wooli oba toliiwo ng'obawa obubaka anti oluusi abantu tebamanyi kati nti oba mwaka ki oba ki
bagambe mwaka 27
ne 28 n'abali awo mwejo emyaka bangi Wanje?
PCB class. PCB class. PCB class.
PCB class. Obonani.
Tebayinza. Yatutwala losi.
Abana bangi. 2008.
Kati yafune ka.
Ejjoko ya gundi.
Mabulire ejjoko.
Ekizike. Ekyali mu muti.
Joko y'ekizike ekyali mu muti.
Remember when you told us the joke about the baboon whose balls were hit?
Kati mwaka kyogo bwe wagamba ekizike.
Chemistry.
Kyeka n'ekizike wakigamba ba. Kyeka n'ekizike kyennyini wakigamba bangi. N'ekizike yakigamba bangi. It's very difficult to guess, I know. Okay, kati tugondezeemu.
Madam Jenniffer natonzijukira.
Munange nakati nakusomesa mu O level mu A. Mu O.
Naye wali omusanyusa. Mbugo wali omusanyusa ng'olabika bulungi ng'obeera smart. Mbu ng'alina hips ng'abeera smart nga buli wakutunulira gamba negomba Madam Jenniffer okuba nga ye. Annange. Gobadde osuubira ate gobadde osuubira aliwa?
Anti oyo agamba yali mu PCB class.
Okay. Oh my God. Munnange agenda tugamba yani they can't guess.
Nanti mugamba gasinga we gwasuubira yali mu PCB class.
Gwaliwo gobadde ogamba gw'osuubira.
Yali mu PCB class.
Gogosuubira.
Yali mu class. Aisha wa Nansamba.
Aisha Nansamba.
Wari mu mwaka gwa Aisha Nansamba.
Simanyi nze wa semester. Semester. Nze nakusanga mama wange andeeta ku Old Kampala. Tajjukira.
Nnyo. Plus, like 10 plus years. Ekifaananyi kye kanoonye ekifaananyi kye tunfuna ntya ku kifaananyi kyo?
Ekifaananyi kwe kiri ku gundi ku profile.
Okay. Aha. Naye tuwa ekifaananyi ekirimo clear.
Ekyo tekiri clear.
Olaba nange ekifaananyi kikyukamu. Story ya akujjukiza kasitolo badde wakeerabira. Bannange. Munnange nze abaŋŋambyeko bingi nagamba bannange abo be bahiro bange Uganda. Ate people don't take time to think about teachers. Ate mu basomesa mwetu nangamba nti oluusi omuzadde famire nawo like muganda libadde ddene nga oba baddayo ddi ku ssomero mutuviire so kati she was like mnange teachers tebabalowoozaako. Omujjukira oyo?
Zijjukira fresh naye erinnya sirijjukira.
Small version.
I'm fine, how are you?
I give a hug.
Yeah. How are you? We give hugs. Fine, dear. Long time.
I was talking about you. Muntu mukulu yafuna dda ne munne mwana munne.
Hello.
I'm very happy to see
kasitole kamusanyudde ak'ekizibu.
Anoonya enamba yo neemula nenoonya naawe enamba yo neemula. Era ono
kuwulira ddala nga omwana n'akujjukira
Surprise.
student remembering you.
That's something.
Others akujjukira when you see her oba you see him.
Obanga mwesisinkanye ku kkubo.
Naye oli ng'ali eri just n'alowooza nti tica wange.
She saw me on TV surprising people. N'agamba Shifa, you've surprised so many people, the loved ones, abaami, abakyala. Naye banange nnyina abasomesa bange. Nanyumiza stories. By that time she wasn't in Uganda. Ng'ali Netherlands. Kayeeyogerere.
Okola kikati. Obatwala.
nasoma nti clinical medicine. Nema nenkola infectious diseases.
Bagamba abasomesa you are doing nothing. Money for nothing. But they don't know.
That is the joy of the teacher. That is the joy of the teacher. When we see our students excelling, that is our joy.
But then I worked with the IDI and also the regional referral in Arua. Then what I did, I decided to quit working, and then I moved to the Netherlands, and then I was looking for money. I also met this one in Arua. So then I
left in Arua.
we both worked and lived in Arua.
Okay.
So then, then afterwards, I think we traveled a little bit. Then I convinced him we go to the Netherlands and look for money. So So then we started like a business for selling Ugandan-made stuff in the Netherlands. So that's the inspiration. So I said,
supporting.
Wait. Who are other students about in PCB class?
The students, where they are?
Who are in Abu?
Who are they? They are there. Most of them are doctors, actually. Most of them are the doctors. They are engineers. There are many doctors and engineers.
Okay. Akulengedde
all the students are successful. All. Like for me, I see them on Facebook. They are doing fine. Basalongo. Their business like
in lockdown, I was teaching in TV. But do you know, is my former student who said there is my teacher. He's very good. Then they hired me to teach on TV
during COVID.
But it is my student
who recommended you.
He works there. Me, I know there is a teacher.
So for me during COVID, I was thinking about you. I'm like, I wonder what he's doing. Then I started looking for the number. I asked Bukenya. You remember Bukenya? I asked what's his name? The names are disappearing. I asked. So now recently, they put me on the PCM group. Some guy put me on the PCM group, and then I asked them. So then they got me Mangen's number. So that is the only thing they could find. So then that's the one then later on somebody got your number.
Then when you got the number, you were like, Shifa, I've got the number, but I don't know how we're going to get them together. So that's
Jenniffer.
No, but you have a history by the way. But I used to remember our history. Or you've forgotten?
She has forgotten. Remind her. Kale mukuba akama kubanga tajjukira ati munefe tugobyemu mujjukize. Okay, come not doing that. Ako kama. Akamo kategedde. Nange nonzikiriza nga kategedde.
You remember
remember?
Yeah, I remember. Now I'm remembering the younger version of you.
Aka yaine dalu.
Okay, nyine dalu na ye Samsung.
Kale soma kuleta wane gifts zaffe azibanjulira.
So what I wanted to do natandikawo business kati abana bakola ebintu ebibona bela ebintu ebiri omubiri Ugandan made kati babikola then nembitunda in Netherlands.
Okay.
Yeah.
Soko mukwasa ekimuli.
Yes.
Mugambe nebiri bye wangambye ngo ondaga ekimuli.
This one is also kagano kagundi kavuddeko nako mwana muwala yabikola bambi she started her business during COVID. So I said, okay, I'm going to get gifts which have been done by young entrepreneurs, and since you're working in young people, you can tell them COVID is not the end of the world. Because all these businesses were started during COVID. I started my company during COVID. This one also she started her.
And this is her company Zuki. Think Beyond. Gula nebintu na supportinga abawala abato bano nfunye embuto omusajja nefuulidde siina ssuubi ne baluka ebintu ne babikola so n'abitwala n'abitunda eri Netherlands.
Kati then ono naye nakola ebimuli bya
nakolera ekimuli
ebirabo bingi byonna babikolera wano kuba engeri gy'osomesa abaana balina omanya tusobola okukola ebintu tetwetaga kubijja wabweru kati nga olaba jacket eyo nayo bagikolera wano
like kajuwari
kano kasawo then kano katabo ka notebook
wagambye abaana otinga muteera bira balina okuba
oba abatakoze homework kati mulimu akatabo ne pen naye nga ideally like abana balina okumanya nti tusobola okukola ebintu like we can do them, and then we are many and we are young, we can do a lot of things. Then this one is the agenda book. Agenda book ne kalimu ne gundi kalimu neshi ne pen kati osobola okukola appointments zona n'abasomesa, let's say. And then umbrella ko kubera kubanga ogenda from class to class from class to class. Yes, again kata I inspired kuba gundi yange forest leopard kati then Gemabalagano. And then my husband is also called, he's called Boss. It's in Dutch, but it means a forest. Then that's why you see this one. So forest leopard is for him, and then I'm the leopard. Then ono shower gel na era bana mwana ya mukola one lwakwate I think someone yasomera babaranyanje girls, I don't know, she's called Brendah, but she did chemistry at Makerere University, and she started also doing this. She does this, she does shower gel, sorry, this is a hand wash. So it's COVID time, so you need to wash your hands, you need to be safe. So I'm like, I'm going to look for those gifts which are going to what? To help you. Then muli muneka apron wabaze wakokufumba. Then ngenoni zikugenzeko owesimulako. Kakati then there is this one. This one is also made by a Ugandan. It's a soap. It's a mosquito repellent soap. You get, so in case you're going to teach in the evening, you can use it.
You rub yourself or
no, it's made but also, so the girl who does this, I think she's called Joanne, and she for every soap you purchase, you support in provision of affordable mosquito repellent soap and informative sensitization information in Uganda. Kati like babera banogundi bali best in Mpigi, Nedda Mpigi, very best in Mpigi. So, but she's also a young entrepreneur. So I'm like, my company is looking at young entrepreneurs. Then we work together. They just give their products, and then we sell them abroad. Than us always buying things from abroad. You know. Then we create more employment. Because if you look Uganda's unemployment is like at 60%. And then COVID even made it worse. You know, so this one is very, very good because he has other products like candles, which also repel mosquitoes. Also, shea butter cream.
Very good product.
Yes. Yes. And then this is shea butter for your skin. Oshanane. You know, so that you look good.
Yes.
Then this one is your watch.
Oh my God.
To replace this one.
God, yes, I will.
So, then oh
my God.
Neka lipstick.
We have to be a chala. All these are Ugandan made. Yeah, so the
Byonna paper bag.
This one was made by a Ugandan designer, Anthony. He owns Gallery. That's his company.
First, give me a hug. Thank you so much.
Anyumiriza ka story mbuba nange wali omulabikira nga manyi.
Yeah, but also she was very kind. Not just the hips.
Nganyirira. Ngayogera bulungi.
You are very kind to me, and I was not in your class. You are very, very kind to me, and then you would have stories and we meet. So you get so then I feel friends. Yes. So then I'm like, I asked for your number. I didn't have your number. Then I got text. I'm like, if I get Warugaba, I'll get Madam Jenniffer. But I wanted to look for you a long time ago. One time I saw you, I called you, I shouted on the street. Yeah, but it was you. You were walking on the street, but it was not possible. You were fine in your mind. Thank
you so much. That gesture of thinking about somebody alone is so overwhelming. We are so happy.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
We've not forgotten. For me, when COVID hit,
so you're going even to get her contact also.
Yeah. When COVID hit, for me, I started thinking about my teachers because they closed down and life was hard. I looked for the numbers. I failed because I wanted to send something, but I couldn't. So it's only now that I managed. This lady, she's not easy. Then this one is from Warugaba, but you made us laugh. You know, organic chemistry is difficult, but whenever you would make your jokes, we would laugh and then we remember the things. You know, like all the bonds. So that's we've not forgotten. Like, cause life hits you so hard, and then you remember that life was easy when you were young, with your teachers. So for me, I was like, let me look for my teachers because everyone is surprising their loved ones. What about our teachers? And you work hard. Thank you so much.
Thank you too for thinking about us.
Yes. These ones are for you. I don't know which color. What is your favorite color? It was a bit hard.
It is almost like
almost like red.
It is almost.
Then also diary with a pen. For you to note down some few things. Kati neno apron ofumba.
Asika maji.
What's shea butter? Actually, shea butter is from Uganda also. We have it in Arua, in Congo. This is organic. So vitamin so it has vitamins, vitamin A, D, all the fat soluble vitamins and E, which are good for rejuvenating your skin. Nadala ngokoye. Tuina neno. Ndakufunda ka honeydew. Kalunji. Oba okoye ngo bakusomesa abana bakunyiziza nabako.
Abana tebachanyiza kati mbamanyidde. I use it to enjoy those classes, by the way.
Yes. I'm sorry, I'm not putting on a mask. I've seen you putting on mask. I get my mask out.
No, it's okay. Castor for you putting them.
After for us, we are.
Okay, then this one, olwokubeela good. The umbrella, good.
Kubeera nga ntambulira bannange
naye nga like njagala mubulire n'abaana like we can do things like it's not only about looking for employment. So for me that is more like where I'm going at, like it's not about looking for employment because we get out of school and then we don't get employed. I have to put on my mask too. I'm sorry, I forgot. I have to preach what I want.
And for us, with the students, it must be there. Because students, for us, we are used now.
No, but even because I used to work in a hospital, like if you're working in a TB ward, you have to wear a mask. So I'm used to wearing a mask. So, but also it doesn't make sense for me to talk about things when I'm not doing so basically we are happy.
We are pleasantly
surprised. We are surprised. As she said, a surprise.
What did you tell her when I told you notandika okumbuuza ebibuuzo? I mean that's the part jensinga okutya like when I'm supposed to surprise someone nenkulimba byenkulimbye. At that moment of asking me questions ani akutumye wensinga otya?
My wife was saying, surprise. Be careful these days, a drone will come, they push you inside, then you tweet. So we are saying,
there are too many buffets. So
you can't.
Then you had to tell her also.
I told her, then she told me, let us give it a try. You never know. So that's
so
how now. That's
so Kati, what do you have to talk about this surprise?
For me, I'm overwhelmed. I could not expect a student who has spent how many years without seeing you to remember you. Let me take this one to my teacher. It is very rare. I'm surprised. Abamu betusanga bwakulaba bwajjukira teacher wange teacher wansomesa biki
after meeting you
but someone is there and he remembers
anti ensengena ne kuba emiggo bakuba busanyi najjukira abasomesa abo olaba kati enkulaakulana. The reason why we study history then it helps us to remember the past, then to understand the present and then to determine the future. But if you want to change your future or your present, you have to first go back into history. Kati nze bwe nali ndowooza ku byedda abasomesa story naddala ku kasitole ako bayitha kasitole kakali. So kati nze natunulira obulamu bwange kuva nga nkyali muto, because you have to look who are the people who have been in my life and who are the people who are affecting the decisions that I've made in my life. So basically, everyone has to do that. You have to look at yourself, you value what you've become and who was there for you and who has helped you to become that person. You know, because you can't be a doctor without chemistry, without physics, without biology.
Life has no shortcut.
You can't be a pilot without high school, mathematics, physics, you know, you can't. But when we become pilots, we don't remember the people who made us pilots.
Yes.
It starts in primary, secondary, especially secondary, because it's very, very vital. It's when you're a teenager, when you have mood swings, when the hormones are high. I think for us, we really have to respect the people who have made us. You know, university is really nothing, because if you look at most of the business people who are successful, you get it?
They don't have jobs.
Yes. I tell you, they are employing us who are
from Makere.
You get it? So it's really important, and I know the teachers are paid less. So for me, I'm like, we have to fight to create awareness so that teachers are cared for, so that they are loved. You know, because you do a lot, like you build a nation. You see all those politicians, they were taught by you. All these musicians, they were taught by you. All the doctors, everybody, everyone comes from you. You know? So for me, I want us to build a foundation which respects teachers, values teachers, give you like value for your time. So for me, that is my agenda 2022. And I'm not a politician.
Just to change enungi,
but we have
to inspire.
We have to begin with our teachers, because when the teachers are happy.
Kuba kati waliwo kino abagenda okiraba, I'm sorry kambagambe ne kino tuli ku TV. Era naye yandabira ku TV. And actually I've been talking to her nakubira wonna nga naye mulabira ku simu. I've met her today. Naye yali je yali nandaba ku TV nga nsiima abantu. So she was like, how about our teachers?
Okay.
Yes. So kati na contacting nga nangamba about you. Netandika okuyiya obongo tubafunye tutya. Yes.
Which TV is that?
Baba TV.
Baba TV.
Yes.
Baba TV.
Yes.
Even that my husband is come.
Muko.
Oh no, Muko.
Oh, Muko. Do you know what Muko means? You know, eh? Amanyi Muko? Mbu husband. In-law.
This one also, he suffers a lot with me, but he understands.
Our Muko understands. Our Muko understands.
They work in West Nile?
West Nile, Acholi,
and Karamoja. So they help communities who have been displaced, let's say internally displaced, to find relief, hope. So, but okay, they can go to Uganda kubaka timbize. Katiba bayamba babuda katiba nabantu abava mu nsendala nga babona then ne babasomesa. So you guys do education, wash, food security and shelter. And they also do trainings, you know, development as well. So they do development trainings.
Business trainings.
Yeah, business trainings. So for me, what I did, I started learning slowly from him. As he was doing these things.
One line learned from her, right?
Slowly.
Yeah. Like because I saw he was serious, then I'm like, okay, I copy and paste. What you do. Okay, not copy and paste because that is too easy. But you adjust. So you look at the person, what they do, and then you adjust to your situation. So he has also helped a lot. That's why you see the forest leopard there.
Forest leopard.
These blue eyes. Yeah, he is blue eyes. Yeah. They are to see. Because for me, I'm just walking anyhow. And then for him, he's like, you have to plan. You have to do this. You have to do that. So, and then I said, okay, he can teach me, and then I'll learn, and then I'll teach other young people. So basically, that is what the company does. And then Harriet is our administrator. She runs the Ugandan Zuki.
The Ugandan Zuki.
Harriet does the Zuki in Uganda, and then for me, I do the forest leopard in Henry in the Netherlands. So she's the one who does everything in Uganda. Okay. Yeah, she looks for the youth. You know, we want to empower the youth to work hard. Train them, women, anyway, also boys, because for me,
these are skills which you may not learn at school.
Yes.
They will end up being self-employed.
Yes.
They don't have to look for any job.
For example, in the holidays, like the reason why I give this also, it's not for free. I want you to show your students that there are other young people like them who are doing them, because some of them are made by 17-year-olds who are teenage 22, 23. Yeah. They are young. So they should not just think that I'm here to eat food and grow. No. Okay, I thought like that when I was young. but I look at myself and I'm like, if I had a chance to think differently, it would be different.
To think beyond.
Yes, to think beyond. So this is more like all these products, they have been made by young people. Most of them, they are below 30. Actually, 25 below.
Yes.
You get, and those are the mostly who are unemployed.
And they can get market.
Yeah, and soon, yes, they can get market. Because for me, what I want is we make things, we sell to these people, look. They need to look nice like that.
I'm not so well suited today.
Like we give nice one. Nice this one. Instead of only wearing things which come from
the African wear.
So that is the operation one. Just
poverty.
Looking for the loved ones, told by the loved ones.
Yeah. Like for you, I really like your program because you inspire others to do certain things. For example, I was there bored in COVID. Actually, I had COVID. Now I'm fine.
She's negative now.
And then I was home in quarantine, and then I was bored, and then I saw your show. You know, and then I'm like, oh. And I'm like, what about the teachers? Who is surprising the teachers? I even asked her, like, who took care of the teachers? Even my mom does. My mom doesn't. I'm not surprised my mother. But there are many people who are surprising their mothers.
Because you know, I'm surprising.
Even this one wants a surprise.
But what do you think about your teacher?
Because he has another person to think about.
Kati gwe woli mukyala wo mulowoozaako.
Yeah, yafuna emmere mu COVID. Yeah. No, like in COVID for you are fine, you ate food.
Yeah, I was very fine.
Because for him, he was working online. You know, as our systems were closed, for him he was at home working. And for us, we don't have those online things. They are just starting up.
Babitegedde nnyo mu COVID. Yes.
But we have to improve, we have to change and strategize. Isn't it? We have to strategize. So this is more like us young people, it's us to pull, not all the time waiting for the government to help us, but to work together and we put our country on the map. Yes. Yes. So me, I'm always talking about Uganda.
Uganda first.
Yeah, like if somebody sees me on the street, they think I'm what? I'm mad, but I tell them I come from Uganda, from a beautiful country. Because people don't know that this country is beautiful. Most of the people think it's bad. For me, I'm like, you've not been there. You come, I show you. I'm there to.
Era ndabyo ina ne bawaleese. Ayina be yaleese. Yabaleese balambuza. Bavudde. Bavudde Netherlands.
The whites, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Baze
come and
they should not only enjoying investment.
Tubajjemu naffe.
It's time to pay back. But on a serious note, like the opportunities are there.
The opportunities are
there. Yes, many. So if you meet like this young man, you don't just go around and eat. So for me, eat.
N'omuteekamu mwagazi sensi. Omanyi waliwo abafuna bano n'amutwalira ddala eri n'amulaga ate eno tuveeyo tebikola ng'ayagala nnyo eri.
Now this one now, he loves here more than there.
Are you for real?
So I'm the one who took him there. Because I wanted to learn, you know, like sometimes you need a new environment to start to understand why are we poor. So for me, my question was, why are we poor? Why do we do things the way we do them? So I'm like, okay, I convinced him because he was here enjoying his life. I convinced him we'll go to the Netherlands and then I learn. I see for myself. Because I was asking, why do we Ugandans always want to go abroad? Why? Because I was not unemployed. I had a job. I was happy in my work. But it was paining me that we are unemployed. Then I'm like, these guys, I think, what is your unemployment rate?
2%.
So they are 2%. And we are 6%. You get
6% or 16?
16.
16, Neda, for the youth. Youth unemployment.
It's high. Maybe 16.
Yes. So then I'm like, then let me go and see what these guys are doing.
What they do, then you come and also try it.
That is my operation. You know?
That's good.
Nenga surprise yeyo mugirabye.
Surprise mugirabye tweyanza.
Neza kundi zijja.
Eza?
Yes.
By the way, reka tufune namba ye ya Auntie Jenniffer yono wagifuna kuba gwe yagimpe yatisha Warugaba.
Zijja kati zigira mu mpewo. Hizo ziteka mu wallet ne zikola ki zigenda muzenya.
Well, this is a real surprise. I have never been surprised like this.
I've never seen such.
Really?
No, I've never. This one shows that the students we teach really appreciate. They appreciate.
They really appreciate.
Our
students
our joy.
appreciate.
Yeah, for me, I was bothered, by the way, during COVID, because everybody, the politicians were talking, the musicians were talking, everybody was coming out, but no one talked about the teachers. Because the schools were really closed. Yeah. At least you could sneak into a what? A bar and do something, but you can't sneak into a school.
No.
Yeah?
No. You can't.
You get it, like, so for me I was like, Era singa nabafuna dda singa twagenda ddan
Okay, abataba ku Baba TV mikwano tusembedde okubanga tubasiibula. Today's show oyizeemu ki? Tuseka jokes zibaamu ne tunyumira. We share gifts and good message, but still I'm sure my fans have learned something from this. Bagenda n'okunsaba ebintu byo jewelry ki ojja kumpa namba gye nsobola obagabira. Okay.
Never use abakola ebintu nga biri kwani.
Abali eyo out there. Oh, okay.
So not just
Imbayina bangi.
But if you make good quality stuff, esimu yino. Or syndicate message WhatsApp.
Okay.
Our email address,
Zuki Shosho
Enterprise
at gmail.com.
Then you can send a WhatsApp.
WhatsApp.
No, mchala,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Kati nja kwatagana nali yet tewali buzibu. Okay, mikwano, till next time oyine kyacho bagamba cause we are saying bye bye to the people watching us. Okay.
The most important thing is to work hard.
Ate bat supporting. Nze na supporting ze byange serabira kusasula. Sina sasula byange. Yes.
Okay, the aim is not just support.
Yes.
The aim is everyone has to start from where they are. Look into yourself. Look at your potential.
I'm looking at their potential, but still I know about supporting omuntu. Kwa sife nanti tujja kola bunonze ne art ku somero ya na mugwanga. But when I'm anti supporting ze kintu kijja kusigala nga kitambula.
Okay, this is what I'm going to say. Please buy Ugandan products. Buy Ugandan made products because we are the ones who are unemployed. We are the ones who don't want to buy from each other.
Kozi wagambe wako abana bagamba government, where are you?
Okay. This is what I'm going to say. We are the government. So whenever you say that government, where are you? Here.
Yes.
Whatever. Nzembade wanonenga government nyamba na yenze government oshegera. The very people who are in government are us.
Okay.
They're our parents, they're our mothers. So we can do change ourselves. It's more like if you can make a phone, make it. If you can make a bag,
buli omu kyasobola kikole tugezeeko. Yes,
let's work together.
All right.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Okay. All right, nice meeting you by the way. Tugenda kwogera ebirala biri eri. Okay. Muko Henry, nice meeting you.
This one is happy. This one is also surprised. He didn't know about the surprise.
Up till today, my close show.
He didn't know.
Because he saw me running around like a chicken.
Gatamanyi lwaki wetala.
No, he didn't know.
Bad.
Surprised. Maybe he thought he was going to be surprised.
But I knew the stories.
You knew the stories. Okay, mikwana abatulaba like nga bwe mbagamba nti surprises zino ze mulaba bwe muwulira omwagalwawo people think alina kuba mwami mukyala, but we visit all people. Gwe bwe weetunuulira wonna gy'oli ng'ogamba bananga ani yanterawo ko step for me to step on nengenda ku level endala. So this show is all about that. Nzoba malete mugirabanko. So surprising abantu, different people, different areas yonna mu Uganda mulaba nebweru tubasangayo ne tugenda nazo surprising tuzikola. Mwebale tu supportinga, webale kunesiga nga tonandabako. You won't regret meeting me today. All right, nsaba tubasiibule as usual itaku +25678210569 +2567025622157. Tubasiibule nti bye bye.
Bye bye.
Webale nnyo webalire ddala Hope Shifa Nakawombe owa program wewunyisa omwagalwawo okujja okutwetikkiranga essanyu. Thank you. Wetuli nnyo.